Let me say something that sounds uncomfortable at first. If what you're doing to improve your life feels boring, you might actually be doing it right. Because the habits that change your health, your money, your skills, even your confidence, almost never feel exciting once you're past the beginning. And most people don't fail because it's too hard. They fail because it stops being interesting, and they think that means it's not working. Today, I want to show you why boring discipline beats motivation and why that boredom is a sign of real progress. Motivation feels incredible at the start. New goals make you feel sharp, hopeful, energized. Your brain lights up because it loves novelty. New plans equal new rewards. New routines equal dopamine. That's why starting feels easy. But here's the part nobody likes to hear. Your brain is not designed to stay excited about repetition. Once something becomes familiar, the chemical reward drops, not because it's useless, but because your brain has moved on to the next shiny thing. That's why motivation disappears, not because you're weak, not because you lack discipline, but because motivation was never built to last. It's built to start things, not finish them. Here's the mistake most people make. They expect progress to feel like progress. They think, if this was working, I'd feel more excited. If this mattered, it wouldn't feel so dull. If I was disciplined, it would feel powerful. But discipline doesn't feel powerful. It feels quiet. It feels normal. It feels repetitive. And the moment it starts feeling that way, people assume something is wrong. So they stop. Not because it failed, but because it stopped entertaining them. Boring discipline isn't about forcing yourself. It's about removing drama from your actions. No hype, no emotional build-up, no waiting to feel ready. Just doing the same small thing at roughly the same time, whether you feel inspired or not. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation. You don't debate it. You don't feel proud afterward. You just do it. That's not weakness. That's automation, and automation is what creates real freedom. Here's what effective discipline actually looks like. You do things that don't impress anyone. You repeat actions that don't give instant feedback. You show up without emotional excitement. For example, you check your finances once a week, not to feel good, just to stay aware. You move your body daily, not to transform overnight, but to stay consistent. You prepare tomorrow the night before, even when nothing urgent is happening. These habits don't feel special, and that's exactly why they work, because you don't need a good day to do them. Over time, boring discipline does something powerful. It changes how you see yourself. You stop saying, I'm trying to be consistent, and you start saying, I'm someone who shows up. I'm someone who handles things early. I'm someone who doesn't negotiate with basics. Motivation depends on mood. Identity doesn't. And once your actions match your identity, discipline stops feeling like effort. It feels like alignment. Here's the quiet reward nobody talks about. Boring discipline gives you peace, less decision fatigue, less guilt, less chaos. You stop relying on bursts of energy and start trusting your systems. Your life becomes predictable in the best way, not exciting but stable, not intense but reliable. And stability is what allows real growth to compound. So if your progress feels boring right now, if your habits feel repetitive, if nothing feels dramatic, don't panic. That boredom is proof that you're building something real. Motivation will always come and go, but quiet, boring discipline? That's what carries you forward when motivation disappears. If this gave you a new perspective, comment one boring habit you're committing to this week. Like the video if it helped you rethink progress, and subscribe to PeakVero for calm, psychology-based strategies that actually last. See you in the next one.